This year was not loud for me. No constant posting, no big announcements, but I can say boldly that it was one of the most important seasons of my life. Hi, I'm Bonjibola Ladimechi. Welcome to my channel where I talk about faith reflections, lifestyle, and growth. Every week I share reflections, daily life moments, and of course tips on how to grow in purpose. Let's journey together. So this year didn't look loud for me, no big announcements, no constant posting, it was quiet, but I can say boldly that it was one of the most important seasons of my life, and it's worth every bit of it. I was not absent. I was mainly becoming what God has proposed me to be, learning through the phase. Life was quiet on the outside, but then deeply I know God was really doing a lot of good work in me. And that actually made me believe that some seasons are just not for display. They are for grooming and for growing you to become who God has proposed you to be. So this is really so quiet and beautiful for me. I'm just going to be talking about few things that really was growing in me, that I've identified that was growing in me. Why I was in my quiet season. Yes. So the first one I want to talk about is faith. Faith for me, it's one topic that I was really, while growing up, I was really so curious about was faith. But then in this quiet season, I've come to realize that, faith is learning to trust God, absolutely, even without proof. There's some things that you just pray, you fast, you do a lot of things for, and then there's no visible proof to really show that this thing you're really praying for is really getting answered. You don't see the results coming, but then you trust. So faith is absolute trust in God that He will do what He has said He will do. The Bible already said faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. But then faith really requires, patience. You need to trust God absolutely without seeing the proof, praying without results. It's really something, something so magical, something that requires a lot of patience. Yes, I can say that boldly because, it's quite something to really trust God. And all I can say is it works. So far you trust God absolutely, even when it doesn't seem it's going to come out, when it doesn't even looks like this thing I'm hoping for, this thing I'm praying for, if it's definitely going to be, then that's faith. You have to trust God irrespective of what you are going through, irrespective of what is happening around you, irrespective of what is who He is and how things are actually happening. Trusting God absolutely is faith. Constant obedience. When God say do this and you you do it without, you just obey God, just obey without no one clapping, no one is clapping for you, no one even knows whether you are actually obeying God, because there's no visible proof to really show that, oh, this thing that you're doing is really showing results. But then you keep on trusting on God. That was everything I was doing, really, because coming to be posting this, it's something like a proof. It is now a proof that God really was working in me during all those quiet moments when I felt invisible, when I felt so not seen, when I felt like all my hard work was not being rewarded for, when no one was actually clapping or saying or acting like they see what I was doing. But then I know now that was God building something in me, strengthening me for the things to come. Moving on to the next thing now, which is identity. this really this is actually it, this is where the moment where I unlearn a lot of pressures out there, pressures from colleagues, from friends, from people that you are just there. You are actually doing a lot of things, but there's nothing to show for it. Like it seems as if you are not doing anything at all. And it was just like all other people's life was moving forward. Their time was, moving forward. You was counting for them, but then it just feel like you are just there. That's how I can actually put it. Like it felt like I was just there. But then learning all those pressures and choosing alignment over comparison, and of course becoming secure in who God has called me to be. That's one of the things I've learned and I've identified during my quiet moments. I've learned that God will work at my own time. Those quieties really made me to realize, to choose alignment over comparison, and to really be secured in who God has made me to, or who God has called me to be. And of course, I'm still learning, and learning never ends anyway. So I just believe that you can do that too. It's really something so beautiful for me, and that I can even talk about it now. It's worth it, seriously. So I learned that to identify, what I really want to be, what I want to become, who I want to share my life with, people that I really need around me. I really learned how to really figure that out, and I'm not going to lie that I've figured out everything I want to do in life, but then I trust God. One of the things to do is to trust God, absolutely. Even when it doesn't feel like you're really doing something, trust God instead. Just trust God, continue to trust God, and that's what I've continued to do as I'm unwrapping this season, this new season that I'm entering. So the next one I want to talk about is healing, letting go of past disappointments, past mistakes, the guilt that comes from it. It was really, see, I'm not going to lie here. It was not easy as it seems, or as I'm saying it now, but then with God, I allowed God to really work in me, and I can say boldly that I've actually healed in those areas, if not all areas, but I've actually healed in that part. And I've also learned to rest instead of rushing. There's a lot of things, and I was this kind of person that I always want things to, I was always pushing harder, I want to get results. I'm result driven, like I'm really result driven kind of person, and I really want to see things happen, happening around me, pushing forward and all. But then I've learned to rest. There's some things that you have to rest, you get it right in a place of rest. So instead of rushing, why not just rest? And again, I've come to realize choosing peace intentionally is the real deal, really. Choosing peace intentionally is something that you must not bargain for. A lot of things will happen, a lot of things has happened, and a lot of things is happening right now. But then you have to choose your peace, peace. And if you are finding it difficult to really have peace of mind in some part of your life or anything, just pray. See, pray to God. God hears. Pray until something happens. Pray until you have the peace of God that passes all understanding. See, I was actually listening to one of the stone man of God preach, and one of the things that came to me was like, when we are praying, we felt like God did not answer because we did not see the physical manifestation immediately. When God says was it not in Jeremiah now, that call unto me and I will answer, and I will show you great and mighty things which you have never seen. He will answer immediately. That's what he's saying. call unto me and I will answer. Call unto me, I will answer. So immediately you call, he already answered. And one of the things that the Apostle Paul made mention of, and the man of God made mention of too, was that the peace of God that passes all understanding will fill your heart. So when you pray until you receive the peace of God over that thing. And of course, there can be instruction that comes with it to maybe do this or do that. Then you must obey really. So you might not really receive the physical manifestation, but the answer to your prayer will not come when the physical manifestation starts showing. No, it won't come when you start seeing the physical manifestation. The answer to your prayer already come when you have the peace that thing you prayed for will surely come to pass. You get. Of course, it might take time, but then you have to really choose peace intentionally. Choose to have peace over things. Choose that's actually me. One of the things that I've learned, in this season, that God will do it. I just keep trusting God. God will do it. And of course, I'm not saying I'm there yet. I'm not there yet, but then I trust God to keep pushing me forward and to keep growing in me, and to keep preparing me for the purpose He has called me to be on earth. So if you are here listening to all these things that I've said, maybe you're also in your quiet season now, and it seems like the whole world is just going and moving forward, and while you are just there, you are not alone. God is with you. God is building something magical in you. God is building something beautiful in you. And when it arches, it's going to be the talk of the town. Yes, positively. So if your life feels quiet right now, please hear this. Silence is not stagnation, and hidden doesn't mean you're forgotten. You are not behind at all. You are not behind. You are just being built. And when the result comes, you thank God, and it's going to worth all the wait. So keep believing and keep trusting God. This just brings me to the scripture that says, to everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So I'm entering this next season of my life stronger, clearer, and of course more grounded in faith. So if you are in your quiet season too, this is just a reminder for you that you are growing. Let me say that again. You are growing. So if this spoke to you, please kindly like this video, share it to people that might actually need this encouragement as they enter the new year and the new season of their life. And kindly subscribe to this channel. Help me to grow this channel, because the more people that view this channel, the more this message and of encouragement and all keeps growing, and I know faith will be built in you. So thank you for watching to the end, and please kindly subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and comment your thoughts below, and stay inspired, stay intentional about your growth, and see you in my next video.